Good evening and welcome to KiniNews. Syed Saddiq Abdul Rahman has become the latest politician to face corruption charges. He was even given a welcome by former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak to what's called the court cluster. However, the young lawmaker is confident that he can clear his name.
Sudah lebih setahun saya diugut untuk didakwa jika tidak menyertai Perikatan Nasional.
Today, that alleged threat became a reality as Syed Saddiq Abdul Rahman claimed trial for the misappropriation of 1 million ringgit in funds from his former party, Bersatu. The MUA MP pleaded not guilty to 2 charges. According to the first charge, he is accused of misappropriating 1 million ringgit belonging to Bersatu via a CIMB bank cheque on March 6th last year. The second charge accused him of dishonestly misappropriating 120,000 ringgit of funds for the 14th general election collected for Bersatu Youth between April 8th and 21st, 2018. Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court Judge Azura Alvi granted him 330,000 ringgit bail with 1 surety for both charges. She also ordered him to surrender his passport to the court and to report to the nearest MACC office in Kuala Lumpur once a month until the disposal of the case. However, she allowed Syed Saddiq, who is represented by counsel Gobind Singh Dio, to post the first 80,000 of the bail today and for the balance to be posted by next Tuesday. On July 17th last year, the MACC grilled Syed Saddiq for 11 hours over the report he made a few months earlier in March over the sum of around 250,000 ringgit that he claimed was stolen from his home. In a video posted on Facebook yesterday, the former minister said the truth will prevail.
Berani kerana benar. I will never sell my soul and principles to Perikatan Nasional. It is in moments like this that I'm reminded why I joined politics. Truth will always prevail. Saya lebih rela masuk mahkamah dari Perikatan Nasional.
Speaking to reporters this afternoon, Syed Saddiq revealed that he wasn't the only one facing threats of investigation. Now, with so much happening in Malaysia, the country needs a free press more than ever before. But being an independent news organization can be costly, and this is why we would really appreciate it if you could donate to help us continue keeping those in power in check. Check the link in the description below to contribute.
MPs from both sides of the political divide are being targeted for corruption investigations. This bombshell was dropped by former Youth and Sports Minister Syed Saddiq just hours after he himself was charged. He revealed that when he was at the MACC as part of the investigation against him, he learned that many other lawmakers would be threatened and called in by the authorities to be probed.
Kerana apabila saya di SPLM, saya dimaklumkan juga ada banyak ahli parlimen yang lain turut diugut dan dipanggil pada masa yang sama. Ada juga yang dijadualkan sepatutnya esok, ada yang ditangguhkan. My message to them, jangan sesekali kita tunduk kepada mereka yang mengugut. Never be afraid. Berani kerana benar. Kalau tak salah, confront them and have faith in the court and the judges to clear our name.
The former Bersatu Youth chief alleged that these threats are designed to both attract support from lawmakers or for the opposition MPs to defect to the ruling coalition during the coming July 26th Parliament sitting.
Do not. We have our integrity, we have our principles, we have our dignity. Ya? Sebab itu kepada mereka, sahabat-sahabat ahli parlimen, tidak kira di meja kerajaan ataupun pembangkang, stay true to what you believe in, to your principles. Jangan sesekali tunduk kepada ugutan.
We've had no shortage of heartbreaking stories since the pandemic began, and perhaps today we heard one of the most heartbreaking ones coming from Klang.
It was a heartbreaking scene outside a clinic in Taman Sentosa, Klang. A woman lying motionless in front of the premise. According to the police, she was COVID-19 positive and had died while on the way there to seek treatment. Photos and videos of the woman went viral on social media. Klang Selatan OCPD Samsul Amar Ramli said the incident occurred yesterday morning when the woman and a younger sibling went to seek treatment at the clinic. He said when in front of the clinic, the woman suddenly collapsed and became unconscious. Ambulance arriving at the location confirmed that she had passed away. The woman's body was then brought to the Shah Alam hospital and preliminary testing with a rapid test kit found her positive for COVID-19. The case has been classified as a sudden COVID-19 death. The incident comes as Malaysia recorded 199 COVID-19 deaths yesterday, which is the highest since the pandemic started.
Some health experts have rubbished mass sanitization exercises, but Minister Zuraida remains confident that it plays its part in keeping Malaysians safe.
Housing and Local Government Minister Zuraida Kamarudin is convinced the large-scale spraying of sanitization chemicals undertaken by her ministry is not a waste of time or money.
It works on corona?
Indirectly, I think yes. Because at the moment, still people don't know where is this corona. Indirectly, yes. But what is the basis of corona? They said that you have to follow SOP. Use your mask, sanitize, keep your distance.
Sanitize hand can, sanitize building road cannot. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. So, because when we do the process, since we do the pasar inside everything, we also do outside because we also have railings outside there. We have cars there, people touch the cars and all those. So we just go on since we are there. So where they all make the comment, all this is waste. But I think professionally, I think they should have done it in a more constructive way. Instead of condemning the bomber, we have done a big job for the country since since March last year for 1.5 years. So you shouldn't be condemning them.
Previously, the ministry came under fire from experts who believe the exercise is unscientific and a waste of resources. Critics said that the sanitization works contravene the guidelines issued by the World Health Organization and the US CDC. The CDC said spraying cleaning products or disinfectants in outdoor areas such as sidewalks, roads and ground cover is not necessary, effective nor recommended. However, Zuraida, in a recent interview with Malaysia Kini and Kini TV, said the process plays its part and does not cost much.
Not that much, it's very minimal, because I remember that we have someone sponsor about 1,000 liters of chemical, and we still have it because we don't use that much, because the chemical we mix with water kan, so jadi we still having. So
people sponsor?
Yes, I don't know one medical company, I can't remember the name, it was long time, last year, okay, so I can remember. So now bomber is of course their time, they get all the frontliner punya allowance and that kind of thing, and equipment, all that we have there, nothing, no cost at all.
Since the start of the First Movement Control Order last year, Zuraida said her ministry has conducted over 13,000 sanitization operations involving more than 500,000 buildings.
Good Morning G-Sure is the first plant-based and complete nutrition drink made in Malaysia. It is suitable for those who are lactose intolerant. Research made by local universities found that more than 90% of our Malaysian population are lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerance can cause bloated stomach and diarrhea. Good Morning G-Sure helps to improve the immune system, reduce the risk of illnesses, and helps to improve general well-being and strengthen our bodies. A happy family starts with a healthy family. I'm still active, healthy, and going strong at the age of 52. It has to be Good Morning G-Sure.
Shellfish, red meat, and beer. If you love indulging in these foods, you may end up with high uric acid level in your blood. These foods consist high level of purine, a substance that will eventually break down into uric acid and be excreted through our urine. It is recommended that the amount of dietary purines should be kept between 600 to 1,000 milligrams per day. Having too much uric acid in your blood can cause attacks of gout. It can also cause kidney stones and blockage in the kidney. The crystallization of the excessive uric acid in your blood can be eased by reducing purine-rich food to only 100 to 150 milligrams daily, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and consuming urinary alkalinizer like Ural. It consists of sodium bicarbonate, citric acid, and sodium citrate that increases the urinary pH and solubility of uric acid to prevent crystallization. Best of all, it's lemon-flavored and sugar-free. Ural, effective urinary alkalinizer. Neutralize your uric acid problem now.
Anwar Ibrahim today lashed out at Perikatan Nasional leaders for their slow response and arrogance when it comes to handling the pandemic.
Opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim has blamed Perikatan Nasional ministers for Malaysia's current COVID-19 situation. He said slow response and arrogance have put the country in a critical condition.
Masalah kita ni berpunca daripada keangkuhan. Mereka rasa dia jawab boleh tahu semua, mengedepikan pandangan orang begitu rupa. Ya. Ini menyebabkan angka kematian seperti mana kita lihat sekarang. Tengok Julai 18, 2021. Ya. Angka kematian Malaysia itu di antara tertinggi di dunia.
In a video posted on his Facebook page today, Anwar added that with the government being unreliable, Malaysians must take precautions seriously to curb the spread of COVID-19.
Kita harus patuh. Dan muka harus dipatuhi, jaga jarak dan jangan pandang ringan kerana tidak ada satu andaian mudah yang kita lakukan untuk menyelesaikan masalah. Maknanya berbalik kepada kita kena jaga kita. Dan kalau cara kerajaan begini rupa, yang boleh ubut orang, tangkap orang, nak cakap lawan sekitar boleh, bendera hitam tak salah, bendera putih masalah, ini kaedah mereka. Bagi saya, jangan kita pedulikan tanggungjawab kita sebagai rakyat, mesti terus bangkit, membetulkan keadaan dan menolak kerakusan kuasa.
Meanwhile, commenting on a separate matter, Anwar said Lembaga Tabung Haji will not be properly managed as long as there is political involvement.
Mustahil tidak ada orang yang layak mengurus tabung haji ini. Dalam jutaan orang, kalaupun Muslim, tidak adakah yang boleh mengurus dengan baik tanpa campur tangan politik? Yang menjadi jahanam institusi ini ialah campur tangan orang-orang politik. Keluarkan orang-orang politik dari pengurusan tabung haji. Selamatkan wang rakyat.
Soon, those who have received both their COVID-19 vaccination shots may be able to cross state borders to be reunited with their families. Soon. That, again, doesn't mean today.
The National Security Council, or NSC, will soon decide on whether to allow people who are fully vaccinated to reunite with their out-of-state family members. This comes after a proposal was made by Deputy Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob based on public feedback. He said, as a father, he understood the importance of the family institution. Ismail added that mothers or fathers should not have to be separated from their children for too long, even though it is for security reasons, especially if they have been fully vaccinated. Many have been separated from their spouses or family members due to the interstate travel ban to contain the COVID-19 pandemic. Ismail Sabri said the matter is now under the government's radar. The government will now study the details of the proposal, which will enable long-distance spouses and family members to once again be reunited. Based on past experience, COVID-19 cases have spiked after the government lifted travel restrictions. However, since June, the COVID-19 situation has deteriorated despite the travel restrictions.
That's a wrap for KiniNews this evening. For more stories, go to kinitv.com. Don't forget, you can also follow us on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook to get the latest headlines as well. If you would like to support the independent media, do consider a subscription to MalaysiaKini.com. If you're heading out, don't forget your mask, and when you can, do try to stay home. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe, Malaysia.